everyone, welcome back to WRT with N and J. This is Nikhil, and I am joined with the amazing, the one and the only.
Hey guys, Jerlyn here.
So, today we'll be talking about an awesome trip Jerlyn recently did when she went to Dubai for the first time. And just like you guys, I'm also very excited about today's episodes because I'll also be listening to it for the very first time.
First
So,
time. Yes.
hello, Jordan. How are you?
Hello. I am super excited to share my experience with you all. If you ask me on the scale of 1 to 100, how excited I am, I would say 200%.
I'm not
Ye-
surprised.
yes, because I just can't wait to share like all the surreal experience that I've had, which like even today seems like a dream.
Hmm.
So yes, I just can't wait to get started with it.
Before we even start, this was your first ever time going abroad and first ever time going
Mm,
to Dubai, right?
yes, my very first international trip. Yes, and not to Dubai. Being the
Wow.
first, like yes, it did like literally have all kind of emotions coming in. But
Wow. I
yes,
mean,
it was. Mm-hmm.
then without wasting any more time, let's just get started with it. So, Jordan, you want to take us around with your trip now?
Yes, let's get started. Okay, so yes, to start with, I did fly to Dubai, but this was with regards to work. Yes, that was the main
Hmm.
reason. And all thanks to my manager for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, but even though, like, yeah, it had to be with work. Uh, I had to keep some amount of time for that. But I did have like my fair share of time, like to go around and enjoy and experience Dubai and uh, some parts of UAE also, like, which I'll bring in some
Hmm.
time. So yeah, I
Well,
guess let's.
wha- what was the time period? When did you go, and when were you supposed to come back?
Initially, I was supposed to be back on 17th, but it
These
got
are November,
extended.
November itself, right?
November, correct. Yes,
Hmm.
November 12th. And then up until 17th is what the initial schedule was. But later it got extended, and yeah, I came back on 25th November.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that
it's
was that.
it's still amazing you got to go abroad. So I mean, I don't think you're
It's
complaining.
exactly not at all. But yeah, so let's just start with my journey from Bangalore to Dubai,
Hmm.
right? So yeah, it was my very first international trip, so I was equally excited and nervous. But I should tell you, not to the extent that I usually am or how others were.
Hmm.
Like it actually took time for me to realize I was even going there, even after I reached the place. Yeah, like people
Wow.
around me are like, "Weird, why you not reacting? Like, what happened?" And I'm like, "No, I'm taking time to realize. I know I'm here. I know it's real. I know it's happening." And they're like, "Should we like pinch you or something for you to like, get your senses back and realize? Come on, like you are in Dubai and all of that." But yeah, I don't know. It was very weird, I should say. So yeah, so I headed to airport and I met all my friends, like my colleagues, who were coming along with me for
Hmm.
work. And
Hmm.
yeah, we finished the baggage check-in, and next was the immigration. So we finished that, and then the security checking, and then yeah, we just keep all our stuffs and all of that. And then I had to remove my shoe because I was wearing a leather one. So literally, like I removed all my stuff of
Wow,
me, like
that's
my
full on
jacket and
undressing going on over there.
literally like jacket and everything is like, yeah, keep that, keep this, and yeah, like literally unpacked all of my stuff. And then yeah, I took a time to like repack everything, keep put my stuff back. And
Hmm.
yeah, we had some amount of time, so we were like, okay, let's finish breakfast. Most of them hadn't had the breakfast, but I did had
Hmm.
mine because my
Hmm.
mom wanted to leave me, even though it's like 5 a.m. in the morning. She's like, have your breakfast and then leave. So
Classic Indian mom.
I know.
I'm
So
surprised they didn't give you like a lot of food items to take along.
exactly, right? I was surprised. Like she didn't pack anything for lunch. But yeah, she had to like feed me my breakfast. So I was actually full. So they all had breakfast. We went to Starbucks, yeah. And
Mhm.
I was actually full. So they all had breakfast. We went to Starbucks, yeah. And
Mhm.
I just had coffee and yeah, I mean, it was time to board in, and we were like actually looking for washrooms. So we get
Hmm.
in and we spent some time there, like because it was kind of rushed, and people were in the queue, and it took time for us, all of us, to get in and come back. So we're like
Hmm.
walking out of the washroom, and there's an announcement that says, "Okay, this is the final call for passengers who are, going to board this flight." And we're like, "Wait, which is that?" And it's our flight. We're like, "Oh my god,
Wow.
come on, let's just walk fast." And my god, we literally like ran from there. But yeah, thank god we were able to, like, I guess we are like the last four to get it. We're
Can't
like
even
running
imagine if you would
it.
have missed the first
I
ever
just
international flight.
imagine, like, after all of that. So it was like a 4-hour flight. So yeah, I mean, I guess like after our lunch, like an hour or something, we reached there, and I mean, proper time and all of that. So we get down, we walk out, and my god, the vibe is so different. Like, you literally can see people of all different nationalities. I don't know, I kept saying, like, okay, in Bangalore you can see different people, but
Hmm.
there it's like all around the world, right? Like people from all around the
Yeah.
world, like they work, and obviously tourists and all of that. So my god, it was just like such delight to your eyes. Along with that, obviously the skyscraper buildings, and yeah, like all these fancy cars, your like racing cars, and my god, it was just like,
Even the
like a
airport itself would be gigantic and magnificent,
exactly.
right?
I know. Like, it looked like some fancy stuff. I should not lie. And yeah, I guess we needed some time to just like look around the mall. Sorry,
Oh,
what was
wow.
like mall? The airport. Like, yeah, it seemed like mall. So we had to like take some time to like walk around and all of that. But yeah, like we had to head to our hotels and fresh up and all that. And so we didn't stay in Dubai, so we stayed in a place called Rasail Khaimah. So it
Okay.
was like an hour and a half or 2 hours from Dubai. I would say this more like a town. If you say Dubai is like a city, yeah, like this is more kind of deserty area, but yes, it has big buildings and all of that, but it's slowly
Hmm.
developing now. So
Hmm.
it's that kind of place. So yeah, we come out, we get into a taxi. So yeah, journey was quite good, and then we headed into our hotels, checked in, and yeah, it was a pretty good hotel, I should say, like very decent. So we went to Hilton. So it was
At
a
this point,
uh-huh.
were you actually tired or were you very excited?
Tired, not all tired. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't tired at all, but not excited also. That's what I'm saying. Or like, I don't even know. Like, I was so numb for so long. I was like, it took time for me to realize that, oh my god, okay, I'm in a different country now. Yeah, yes. But no, so we checked and we freshened up, and like just arranged the room, kept our stuff and all of that, and so from the next day we had to start work. So we're like, okay, we
Hmm.
don't know like how often can we go out and all of that. So today let's go out. So
Hmm.
yes, we went around all of that. So next day we had to like wake up really early. So every day we used to leave our hotel at 6:45 a.m. in the morning, because at 8 we had to be at our workplace. So walked back to our hotels, went to bed, and yeah, next morning woke up. I guess the next 4 days was all about work, work, work,
Just
work, and
work, work, work.
yes. So they're kind of like they don't work on Thursdays, right?
Hmm.
So I mean, no, they work until Thursdays, so they
Yeah,
don't work
Friday
on
and
Fridays.
Saturdays off, right?
Yes, Friday and Saturday. Yes, they work until like their Thursdays. So yeah, like the Friday, it was like work from home kind of thing. So where we
Hmm.
had to do other work, but not go to a workplace and work kind
Hmm.
of.
Hmm.
So yeah, like so the Friday we had to like stay back at a place. So yeah, so Thursday we finished our work, and now we had time, so we need not wake up early the next day. So like, okay, let's step out for dinner, instead of having it in a hotel. So that day when we are like looking for something, okay, where do we go? And we did inquire with few taxi drivers and all that. So they did say that there's a Cornish nearby. It was called Al Qasim Cornish. So Cornish is basically like these roads somewhere near your coast, right? Like your
Okay.
lakes and all that. So
Okay.
that they
Okay.
name it as Cornish. Yeah. So there are like quite many Cornishes there nearby, but the one that was nearest to us was called Al Qasim, and people did say that it's pretty good, and you have like different kind of cafes, restaurants there. It's pretty lit up in the night, and it's very beautiful. So we're like,
Wow.
okay, let's head there. And I guess it was like 15 minutes, not even 20, like, yeah, like 15 minutes from our place. So yeah, we took taxi, went there, and so we stopped at this big giant wheel. So this we giant wheel, you could even like a seat from our hotel. So it's like that big and huge and tall. So we were like, we'll take pictures here first, and it was pretty, like very pretty, lit up and all of that. And so we just started walking in that entire stretch, and it literally had all different types of cuisines, of restaurants, cafes, and like either sides of the road. So we're just like looking at it and walking. And
Uh-huh.
so yeah, like we came across many. So there were Thai restaurants, your Russian restaurants, and all of that. And I mean, that night we thought, okay, we're not gonna eat how to say burgers or pizzas, because we wanted to have like a proper meal. And
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, like we wanted to like fill our stomachs properly, and we none of us were ready for any pizzas or burgers. So
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, we just kept looking, and then also we have this thing that where we also want a restaurant that offers us both veg and non-veg, because most of us are vegetarians.
Most of our veg. Ugh.
Yeah, like so
Veg people.
yeah, that was the thing. So yeah, we just like kept around looking for cafes and all of that. Just guess like where we would have ended up
um,
going.
uh, Continental?
Okay, so we went to an Indian restaurant out of
What?
everything.
I
Yes.
cannot believe that. Wow. I really thought you'd try something new.
No, like literally we just went out everywhere, and you should see some cafes but it's so fancy. We we
Mm-hmm.
go we go next to it, we're like, oh my god, so fancy, and then we go look at the menu, and like there's either nothing vegetarian at all, or just
Yeah,
like
I think that is the reason why you guys ended up at an
correct.
Indian
Like we
place.
want to try something else, but my God, like we used to like literally go to every cafe and restaurant. Look, we're like, please, can we check the menu and later decide to get it? Oh, they're like, okay, and then we're looking at it, and either there's no vegetarian at all, and there if there's
Mm-hmm.
vegetarian, you just get these starters or sides, but nothing in the main course. It's like very rare. But the Indian restaurant we went to, it didn't disappoint us at all. So let me come to that. So
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, so we ended up going to this Indian restaurant. So it was called Mahal. Yeah,
Okay.
Motilal Mahal. And yeah, like this kind of setting was like very big wooden doors and something like a palace. Like that's how it looked like. And
Uh-huh.
we get in, and I guess we just see one Indian family obviously sitting there and eating. And
I would have
so
been surprised otherwise.
yeah, exactly. And then that person is like, you want to sit inside, or like you also have it outdoors and you want to go there. And we're like, okay, let's go. And it was by the lakeside, so we're like, okay, pretty good. So we went out, and we started looking at the menu, and obviously like a few of them went for veg, and we are like clueless like what to order, what not. And most of the dishes, like it sounded familiar to us, come on. So they're Indian dishes
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, so we are like, okay, let's try something new. And so we asked the waiter itself, like, what would you like prefer, like what do you want us to try, what do you think is good and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he did suggest us uh, you know a few dishes, few starters and all of that. So yeah, definitely. I made sure that I ordered non-veg, and
Mm-hmm.
then
Of
they
course,
all
as you
yes,
should.
yeah, I should. So yeah, I guess they all took this haryali kebabs. They're veg haryali kebabs, and
Wow. I
yeah,
love the
like
name.
I mean, it was so good, like as how the name sounded. I must not lie. So they all got this kebabs, and my God, the salads were so good. And we ordered, what did we order? Barbecue chicken or something, like a starter to do with a non-veg, like it was chicken. And then we ordered dum biryani, and they got like this dal curry. My
Mm-hmm.
God, I just tasted it like I took like a scoop of
Uh-huh.
it, and my God, it was just out of the world. Like the amount of ghee and the dal, like I don't know, like never in my life had ever tasted that kind of dal. It was
Wow.
just like so rich, and it was just out of the world, I
I
should
can already feel this is like a Rajasthani placement because we like
say.
our ghee and everything a lot.
Correct, correct, correct. But no, it was just out of the world, and it we were never. So yeah, like after all of that, we were never not at all disappointed because the food was so good and so satisfying. I guess we needed it that night after
Hmm.
all the work that we did for like a week, and I guess this was like the right choice we made because we just sat there for hours and hours and just kept eating like everything, and it was so like satisfying, like alongside the lake. And
Hmm.
oh my god, like the vibe was like so good.
Wow.
But yeah, and their dum biryani was so good, like the right amount of dum to the whatever the
Biryani.
rice, yeah, the biryani, like it was all so well cooked, like oh my god, like yeah, it was just like perfection, like you could yeah.
Mouth
Yeah,
watering already happening, Jerlyn.
seriously, like I can bring back those memories now. I can see them biryani right in front of me. How it
Wow.
looked. Like, yeah.
Concentrate still.
Okay, getting back. But no, I should say like that night was like just out of the world. It was so satisfying. So yeah, we walked back because there was such a heavy food. So we were like, okay, let's walk back for some time. So like yeah, we were like walking back for like 10 minutes. We walked back and then we're like, okay, let's take a taxi. And so yeah, we took a taxi because from the next day, no, next day was Saturday, right? So yeah, we both decided we'll go to Dubai on Saturday. And so we had to like go back and sleep, go to bed early so we could wake up early and then leave. So yeah, we went back, slept, and yeah, next day morning I woke up really early. Like I don't even know. Like I didn't need any alarm or anything. I just woke
Super
up because I was
excited.
yeah, I was so excited.
I think this was the first time you're
Ex-
actually excited that to be in
exactly.
the
Like
world.
that automatically, yeah, that automatically, like I don't know, it got into me. I just like without any alarm, I woke up and then I started getting ready, and yeah, I wanted to wear my like I got like
Best dress.
yeah, like the best dress. Like yeah, I had got my one piece floral dress. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna pair it with boots. because, because like just for the pictures, I know I didn't make a good decision there. But no, the only intention was yeah, I'm gonna go take pictures like right next to Burj Khalifa and the golden frame, so I had to look good. That was the only intention in my head. So
Hmm.
I I just got dressed up, took few pictures in my room like before the other person got ready. And so yes, so we got that taxi, and then, I guess there was just another person. There was three of us.
Okay.
So yeah, like he went and dropped us at one of the metros there. He said that you can take this metro and basically like travel anywhere, and that's another nicest thing. Dubai has like the how to say, like the perfect metro connection. You can go to like all four directions using metro, and the map that they have displayed is so clear. So we literally like went around everywhere that day. You just
Just with metro.
referring to the metro and referring to that map.
That
So
makes it
like
so much easier to travel also, right?
I know, like everywhere. So we had this idea. Okay, we had something called Noel card, where you can you get to recharge it, and then you can swipe it anywhere. So on your metro or
Okay.
trams or anywhere. But thank God we didn't recharge that. So we took a metro card, which was just 22 dirhams, and with that we traveled the entire day. So just imagine,
Wow.
it was
22
like yeah.
dirhams is how much in rupees?
22, around 400 or something. Yeah, 400, 500. Yeah. But
Yeah,
that's nice.
500.
Like you could 500. Yeah. But you can like literally travel everywhere, like all around. That's like wow. So
What can you do with 500 in Bangalore?
exactly, my God. Like here though, like just go to 3, 4 stops, you have to pay $50. And that's all. Like after that you
Wow.
have to like get a new ticket. So I know it doesn't make sense, but anyways, that was like one nice thing. So yeah, the first thing I guess we went to this one gold souk. So souk are nothing but your markets, right?
Okay.
So we've headed to a gold souk, and I guess we were there pretty early because of which then only like few of the shops were opening and just few were open and all of that. Not everything was open. So I mean, we just went around. We didn't go and visit many because most of them were closed and all of that. So we were
Okay.
like, okay, what do? We can't stay here for a long time. I guess they're gonna take at least like an hour to open all of that.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, let's go to this creek, more like a harbors. So there was a creek nearby. So we took again a metro to that place, and then that view that morning was so good. And also they
Wow.
were constructing a huge boat. I
Okay.
won't say ship, but like these huge boat, like made
Yachts.
of wood. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, made of wood.
Con- yes, yes, made of wood. So it was like very, the view was so good because they're constructing that and all of that. It looked like pretty good, like a really huge one.
Wow.
And we were like just standing there looking at that. And yeah, then there was a library or sorts, yeah, library nearby. And my God, like the infrastructure of that was so beautiful. Like from outside, it looked like a book, an open book. That's how the
Wow.
library looked. Yes, it was. I mean, everything they've designed, my God, like it was just like so much of mind and effort
So
that they've
much
taken.
detail put into that.
Detail, I know, right? Like it was just wow. So yeah, we took pictures there, and then so they did say that. So we did see a few people taking boat and going on the other side of the creek. So we want to know like what is it, and then they did say the other side of the basically the creek is the Dubai Festive City Mall.
Oh,
So we are
okay.
like, okay, nice. And how do we go? So that was the only means. So only taking a boat. So we were like, okay, like why not? We do that. It's again another experience. So I guess it was just two dirhams. So we
Okay.
just had to pay 2 dirhams and take that boat. So it would leave you to the other side of the creek where you have your Dubai City Mall. So yeah, we went to the mall and we went around and come on, my God, like it was just such a view. Like yeah, you don't know what to see, what not to see, where to go. Yeah, just like you just seem like a how does like a lost child, like you don't know which direction to go, what to see and all of that. But
Wow.
it was just such a delight to your eyes. But like yeah, we just thought, okay, firstly we'll just have a breakfast and then go ahead. So yeah, I guess we had shawarmas or something, and that was a really huge shawarma that we didn't expect because in India here, shawarma would be just so small, and there it was so huge, like literally 3 people could eat.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, we had to finish it because we got it. So I guess the entire day we didn't eat anything else at all. That just like filled us up.
I am not surprised. I
For
am
sure.
not surprised.
For sure, for sure. But it was really good. And yeah, we went to various stores. So my friend, like my colleague who was with me, so his friend wanted him to check for iPhones, like as they say, right? Like the cost might differ and all of that. So
Yeah.
we went to, yeah, an Apple store and we tried looking for different phones, and we actually calculated, so only if you go for the higher end series is where there is drastic
Yeah.
difference,
Yeah.
but not with your, like maybe if I'm talking about your iPhone 14 or 14 Pro or anything of that sort, there is no much difference. Maybe I could say maximum 5 or 6K, but
Hmm.
not like a drastic difference, right?
Okay.
So yeah, he was just talking to his friend and he was just telling him, okay, this is it. And yeah, so we just looked at that. And next, where we go, yeah, we entered this gold store. I found this very pretty bracelet, like again it was 18 carat, but
Hmm.
it seemed like it had just 0.25 grams of gold. I guess like here in
Wow.
India we prefer more of gold rather than
Prefer more.
designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there it's like they give preference to design. That's what the outlet person was saying, that here they prefer designs. That's where like we don't put much effort like in making sure how much of gold is there in it. But yeah,
Hmm.
we did look in a few bracelets, and guess like we spent like an hour and a half there, and we were like, okay, we're not gonna waste time anymore. So yeah, we headed back, and then we took the metro again. So now we went to Spice Souk. So again, this is a market where you get all your spices.
Spices.
At the same time, all your chocolates and everything of that sort.
Oh,
Your
wow.
perfumes, your attars, your oud, all of that. So yeah, so we went in there, and they were like, you had options, like there were so many stores. I mean, I don't know. We just thought, okay, let's just walk around and see. But when we're coming back, like one of this guy, like he just pulled us in, and thank God we went to that store because like he literally gave us everything for such less price. Yeah,
Wow.
like literally, yeah. So we got these date chocolates, and this
Okay.
was of like various kinds, like 5 or 6 kinds of date chocolate, which had caramel around it, and one was completely chocolate, and one was coconut with dates. So literally had like one was honey, and so they literally had like different kind of date chocolates and all different kind of spices, perfumes, everything. So we got like 1.5 kg or something for to give it to our colleagues at workplace, like when you get back to office here.
Mm-hmm,
So we got
mm-hmm,
like 1.5 kg of that. And what else we get there? Hmm. Yeah, I guess like the perfumes and all of that. So it was like pretty good and very cheaper. So also if you see the chocolates for like a kg, it was 60 dirhams and all of that.
mm-hmm,
So we were
mm-hmm.
like, okay, let's get everything here. And I got few perfumes and basically it athers, right? Like that you would
Mm-hmm.
roll on. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I got all of them. And I guess by then it was like evening. So we're like, okay, we don't want to miss the frame them. And I guess and the Burj Khalifa. So now
Yeah, I
we
mean, they are their best in the evening itself, right?
exactly. I mean, yeah, it was the right time. I feel like, and any more, how to say, like later we would have gone, like we would have missed one of it, or it would have been very late for us to get back
Yeah.
to Ras Al Khaimah. So I guess it
Mm.
was a perfect time. We're like, okay, let's just head straight to the a frame. So we went there, and then we took the tickets, and apparently they did say that there's 60 minutes of like waiting queue.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, like from the gate till the inside, we gotten pretty quick, but inside just to get into like whatever the floor, yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
took us like a lot of time. And apparently, it was a weekend, because of which like the crowd
Yeah.
was even more, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not surprised.
Correct. So that was like about 150 meters tall. So and it was like a 50-story building, and it had like your gold plated, like these
The
laminated.
frame is gold plated.
Correct, correct. So it was made of steel and obviously gold plated ones, where you can literally like when you go to the top, you can see like the 360 view of both
Wow.
your the old Dubai and new. So once when you come to one side, you see all these skyscraper buildings and all of that. On the other side, it's your old Dubai, right? You have your markets, your
Mm-hmm.
trade center, like not so high buildings, but
Mm-hmm.
you can just literally have both the views. So that's
Yeah.
how it was. Yeah. So I mean, there I guess it was worth the time that we waited, and oh my god, that view was so good. And in between the frame, there's a transparent whatever the floor, so you can like
Okay.
literally walk and see like like down like where like the entire the roads, and people are like all
Oh,
like
yeah,
such
yeah.
tiny creatures. Like my god, like initially like you feel like dizzy and all of that when you see down, but they make
For
you
the
walk.
first time, it would feel like,
I
right?
know, I know. So they make you walk through that entire stretch, like looking down. So that was a very good experience, I should say. Like, wow. So
Wow.
yeah, like so we finished that, took pictures again, like of both old Dubai, new Dubai, and yeah. And then next we came down, and so we had to head to Burj Khalifa.
Okay.
I guess it was the right time by the time we traveled through the metro, and from the metro, so you would take like a stretch to go to the mall. So
Okay.
it's literally like you're walking around the mall, and that view is so like pretty and nice. Like when you're
Uh-huh.
walking through that skywalk, because in between you can see Burj Khalifa, and you're walking around it to get into the mall. So
I mean, technically speaking, I think you can see Burj Khalifa from anywhere in Dubai, right?
that's there, but this is like your hard like
You're
you
very up close to
very
it.
correct, correct, you're close to it and you can see it properly. And so yeah, you have to take that entire skywalk to get into the mall. So that view is pretty good, I should say. So yeah, we just went around. And to go to Burj Khalifa, you have to go to like the ground floor, get in there, and you get outside, and that's where you have the fountain and all of that happening. But I guess like it was the right time we land there around 9:10, 20, 9:20.
Mhm.
I guess like the fountain show started like as soon as we entered in. So that was like such a good, nice view. So yeah, so there's this fountain show that happens right in front of Burj Khalifa. So
Okay.
basically, Burj Khalifa is lit up, and then so there are a few things going on there, and then
Hmm.
you have the fountain that coordinate with the lights and all of that. So that entire show was very pretty. You should see the fountains. Like it literally goes to that height. Like
Wow.
yeah, like I'm standing and watching it. I don't even know if it's really happening or what. That was like so surreal. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I just couldn't move. I just stood there. I didn't even like get in properly. I just stood there, kept watching. I didn't want to miss anything. And yeah,
How gigantic does Burj Khalifa feel when you're up close to it?
oh my god, you like, I don't even know. Like, you literally have to like, how, I don't even know. Like, it's so high. Maybe from far you have an idea, but when
Yeah.
near to it, I don't even think so. You can see anything. You can just see the lower part, but sitting in
Wow.
the top, yes.
It makes you feel how small we are, right?
I know. Just
That
imagine like someone like in the topest floor, like they stand and see us. Like, I don't even know how we would even look like
I
very
don't think
small
they'll be
dots.
able to see as well.
So true, so true. But it's so huge and tall. I guess some 850 meters.
850
Like,
meters, something like that.
yeah, like if your frame is like 150 and then like the view was like that, just imagine Burj Khalifa. Like, you can't even like imagine, but
Wow.
yeah, it's very, very tall, and the fountain show was so amazing. Like, it is such a light your eyes, and so we didn't want to just go just like that. So we stayed. So every 15 minutes you have the shows happening. So we're like, okay, no, we'll stay here for like another 15 minutes, watch the next show too, and so yeah, we stayed there. My god, the amount of people, the crowd, I guess that's the time when people like get out, right?
Mhm.
So my god, it was just like very much crowded, and yeah, literally like people pushing each other and going around. So it was that crowded. So we finished. We did make sure that we'll see another show. So we finished that, and it was pretty late. And then yeah, finally he dropped us at Ras Al Khaimah, like at our hotel. Went and slept properly. I guess next day morning, I literally woke up at 10 or 10:30.
You must be super tired from
Super
the
tired,
last day.
and I never got a chance to have breakfast at that hotel. That afternoon we're going at 3 or something, we had this desert safari that was going to
Mhm.
happen. So
Mhm.
I just ordered pizza, had that. I kept, I was watching some series on the TV, so I was just enjoying my time there. And yeah, after that I started getting ready and all of that. So apparently he was coming to pick us up at 2:45 or something, but he calls and he's like he's gonna come at 2:30. So we had
Wow.
to like yeah, like we had to get ready really quick, and we headed down. And so there's four of us going. We went in again. This person picked us up, and two other people from the nearby hotel, and we headed
Mhm.
to the desert. And it was some Alwadi desert, yeah. Alwadi Desert
Okay.
in Ras Al Khaimah. So that's where the safari was happening. So they kind of change you into another vehicle when you're
Okay.
like almost on the sand and on the desert.
Yeah,
It's
four by
like
fours.
4x4s, yes, correct. So they changed us to that vehicle, and then we went in. So initially they give us like 30 minutes or something. They'll explain what all is covered within the package. So we took a package along with
Okay.
dinner, so they're gonna explain.
What all does the package include?
So yeah, so starting with, you have this obviously the camel ride, right? That goes on for few
Mhm.
rounds. You have a camel
Okay.
ride. After that you have your sandboarding. So you
Okay.
have your surfboards are similarly, you
Oh,
have your
wow.
sandboards. Yeah, like you can slide from the top of the cliff and then come down. So that's your sandboarding. It was covered, and then you had these camps where you can go sit and enjoy your Arabian coffee along with your dates. So this was also covered.
Belly dancing also.
So after, no, so that was there. After that, you have your dune bashing, that they take you for like 20, no, sorry, 30 minutes or 40 minutes.
In
After
that
your
4
dune
by
bash,
4.
correct. After your dune bashing, you get back and in the evening, where along with your dinner, you would have your belly dancing, the fire show, and all of that.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, they were just explaining all of this. And so yeah, firstly we went to the top of the cliff, and then we just had that entire view. It was so beautiful. And we started taking pictures and all of that. And yeah, then we did our camel rides, and that was also pretty good. And yeah, after that we were trying to like go look at the surfing, like the board, the sandboards.
Okay.
But yeah, by the time these people had come, so we had to get ready to go to the dune bashing. So we got into the vehicle, and yeah, we had to get in that. Again, it's your SUV, but internally they have done this thing so where you can hold it, like these holders. Because like,
Okay.
I know, right, your dune bashing is going to be like,
Mhm.
yeah, like it's going to move you around everywhere. So for you to hold on to it, so they have these holders set up everywhere. So yeah, so we, my God, that was such a good ride and experience, I would say. So literally, they went around all the dunes, and that view was like so good. They went like the topest cliff and stopped there, like not like properly, like a tilting kind of stop, and we could like see the entire dune throughout the desert. And my God, that view was like so good. And they also
Wow.
leave us on the top cliff for like 10 or 15 minutes, so where you can have the entire view, and there's also a photographer there who would take your pictures and all that. So we got that pictures too, and yeah, the pictures are just like out of the world, I should say.
So it's like
So
full on desert, no, nothing else to see but the.
exactly, just desert, and from the top you will see all the dunes, like everything around. And my God, and that was evening, and it was all the sun was setting, and oh my God, that view was so good. So yeah,
It
they leave us.
sounds pretty itself. I can only imagine how
I
it looked in
know, yeah,
real
I
life.
know. Like I don't, literally can't put it into words, right? Like
Imagine how
I
it looked in
know, yeah,
real
I
life.
know. Like
Yeah, you
whatever I try to
cannot.
say, like it's not gonna equalize the experience that I had. But
Yeah, you have to be
in,
there to properly
exactly, but my
take it
God,
all in.
it was just so beautiful. And yeah, I guess there they left us for 10-15 minutes. And while coming back again, we went around the dunes and all of that, and we asked that person to repeat more of the stuff, the stunts or whatever they did. And he was like, yeah, I'll do it for you. So yeah, so he did that for us. And then yeah, we came down, and you could have this henna tattoos made for you. So they were also
Okay.
doing that. And yeah, on the other side, we were selecting pictures that we took on top of the cliff. So
Selecting
going
pictures as
top of the cliff.
in what
So
they have to give you.
yeah, so they had like 23 or 24 pictures taken of us. So we could choose like five or six of them, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
but no, that guy was so good. He ended up giving all our pictures to all four of us. So that was a
Wow.
good thing. Yes. So yeah, we took that, and then there was this barbecue set up, and the shows all started. And yeah, again, you had so many options for non-vegetarian, veg. It was just
Yeah.
potato or something. But no, like I enjoyed very much. Like these chicken barbecues was like so good, and they did have
Wow.
other options like fish and all of that. But yeah, I went for chicken, and it was so good. So at the same time, while you're having your dinner, they would show you the fire show, and what else? Yeah, belly dancing and all of that.
Mhm,
And that
mhm.
was also good. So I was watching that, and yeah, the fire show was out of the world. So we were seated on the sofas, but later we thought, okay, let's just go sit down.
Mhm.
So later, so to have like like a proper experience, like go sit near to it. So we sat there, enjoyed it. It was so good. So yeah, that was that. Like I guess that was the last thing. So your fire show was the last thing,
Okay.
and after that, so we finished the rest of the dinner, and yeah, we had to head back. Again, it was like a hour's journey or something. So we got
Okay.
in, and this person dropped those people in their hotel, and finally dropped us in our hotel. So
Okay.
again, pretty tired. And next day again we had work, Monday, Tuesday, right?
Oh, that's the
So
worst, man.
I know, after all of that, like yeah, we had to work. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed right away because I had to wake up early. And yeah, next morning went to office. Like it was like my last day. So I finished work, came back, and since it was my last day, so they all made sure that okay, let's step out and again, like go to any of the place and have dinner, not just have it in our hotels. So we went out, and
Let me guess, Moti Mahal again.
no, we didn't
Oh,
go.
thank
We
God.
went to the mall nearby because no, Motimal would have taken some time
Mhm.
because I guess I had to leave by 10 or something because as you know, from Ras Al Khaimah, Dubai, it's like 2 hours, and
Okay.
at least I need 3 hours for the check-in,
Yeah.
immigration, like all the
Yeah.
process. And my flight was at 3 a.m. in the morning. So we were like,
Dubai
okay,
time.
let's not. Correct. So we were like, okay, we're not gonna take time. So we'll just walk to the Manar Mall nearby, and not definitely not gonna try Shake Shack this time, but something else. And so we went around, and by the time we came back, I bid bye to everyone. It was very sad, like especially Anusha had just come, and I had to
Mm.
like get back. She
Get
was like,
back.
yeah, just stay with me and all of that, and I was like, no, I have to get back. And yeah, it was all of that, but anyways, So I started from there, from Ras Al Khaimah, headed to Dubai. It was a very peaceful journey. I literally like dozed off, I guess. He did like a very good journey. He drove really pretty well. And yeah, I got down at the airport there. He literally, he was so sweet. He picked my bags, kept it, and he's like, "You'll have to go in here, do this, do that." And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." And yeah, there I went in. Again, I don't know. Wasn't nervous initially. I thought I would be, because I would be
Mm-hmm.
traveling all alone and all of
Mm-hmm.
that. But I don't even know. Like at that point in time, it just seemed like, okay, I know Dubai now. Like
Yeah,
I can, yeah, the amount of time like that we've gone around in metro and all that. At this point, I'm like, I'm not even scared. Like I'm like, okay, I can do. Like I maximum, I just have to ask people for stuff. Like come
yeah,
on, like that is all. Like what else can happen? So
exactly.
so I finished everything, finished my migration, and I just went around, like just looking for the stores and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, like by the time like it was almost time to board, I went to like the place, the terminal where I had to board, and it was literally filled up, and I did get one seat, and there again like everyone were come to Bangalore, so I did see most of the Indians and especially Kannadigas talking and all that. So there
Mm-hmm.
like I kind of felt like, okay, I'm home already. So yeah, just sat
Welcome
next.
back.
Yeah, like literally, it didn't seem like Dubai because the amount of people around me and all talking in Kannada and these grannies, aunties and everything. It didn't seem like I was in a different country. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, okay, I'm already back home. But so got into the flight, and I don't know, I'm not at all nervous. Like it's yeah, like it's just one side of travel. I guess I got that confidence. I just
Mm-hmm.
get in and I sit in my seat, and there are two more people next to me, and yeah, this time again I didn't want to sleep, so I chose like a Korean drama to watch, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I
Not
just kept
surprised
watching
again over
that.
there.
Yeah, I watched that, and then we had a breakfast that came in like around 5:45 a.m. or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had that. It was a pretty good breakfast, and after that, like yeah, we landed. I mean, we landed, I guess, 20 minutes late. They had to take like near Mangalore or something. There was some air traffic, because of which it kind
Okay.
of got a little late. So by this point of time, like I was just so tired. I just want to get to home and just get onto my bed and just lie down there. So I got back, and yeah, I guess for first 2 days I didn't have anything bad, like no emotions, nothing. I was just like sleeping all the time.
Yeah.
That day I slept whole day. The next day I had to work, but anyways, every 3 to 4 hours I used to go and sleep. But like later, yeah, I realized, oh my god, I'm not there. I'm back, and yeah, now I miss Dubai a lot. Like, yeah, I miss it a lot. I want to
I'm
go
not
back.
surprised again. I'm
Yeah,
not
like I don't know. The
surprised.
first 2 days, I didn't even realize anything, but now I so badly miss like the entire routine, right? Like whatever I used to do,
Yeah.
like my own room, I could do anything, order pizza, and have it on my bed, which
Oh,
I can't do here at my
no,
home.
not at all.
Yeah, and watch my favorite series on TV. So I just had like the best days. Like
Wow.
not only outside, like also inside my room. So I just miss it a lot. But yeah, let's hope I'm gonna go back again. And
We gotta wait and see when you go back
I
again.
know, but this would definitely be that special, trip in my life, along with Goa. Yes, Goa I
Yeah,
can
I mean,
never
this
forget.
is this has a different place because it's the first
Ex-
international trip also, right?
exactly. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be there, like very close to my heart trip. Yes.
Wow. Oof. That was something. I mean, you definitely took me on a trip.
I
I
know,
could
right?
feel I was there.
I know.
Because
My God, I don't even know. Like, if I could explain what I felt in there, like this is nothing. I feel like I literally can't put it into words.
I
And
mean, you did the best you could, and it was
I know.
splendid. I loved listening to each and
Mhm.
every bit of it, and you explained it in such detail. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and
Mhm.
I really hope you guys also enjoyed it because this
We
was an
did. We did a
amazing trip.
lot. Yes, we did a lot. Like even though if it was with work, I guess we got like really, sufficient amount of time to
Hmm.
really have all these experiences. So it was just perfect.
Wow. But thank you for so much for that, Jordan. That was an amazing, amazing trip that you took
I
all of
know.
us in to Dubai, not
I know.
physically, but with the way you spoke and the story you told. Thank you very much for that. I hope you guys love listening to it too. That
Yes.
was the episode for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Definitely check us out on YouTube and Instagram, wherever we are. Um, we would love to connect with you. Let us know about your Dubai trip or any international
If you've
trip that
been,
you would
yeah,
have
on
done.
any international trip, yes.
Yeah, that
We
you
want to know
have
your
done. We would love
experiences.
to listen, whatever you guys got up to. That's about it. I mean, let's just say goodbye for now, then, Joel.
Yes, I should say goodbye. I've spoken a lot. I need to
You
rest.
must be
Yes.
tired. Yeah.
Yes, very tired. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yes, then you all take care.
Until then, ciao.
Bye bye.